What it do, surprise Shawty crew, and hey my Daizee loves. I wanted to be very transparent with y'all, and I wanted to share the breakthrough that I had for myself today. I experienced something that was very triggering for me, and it took me time to even realize, like, ooh, I'm triggered, or ooh, I'm going back to a place, right? Like, and then a place I don't like going back to. It's taking me a lot of time to even be able to be like, oops, oh gosh, you know? And after feeling drained and very upset and like even cried a little bit, after some time went by today and I was just kind of sitting still, the Holy Spirit was like, you're not a victim. Like, you are not a victim. You are victorious. And I know that sounds so simple, but I really want to recommend to you all the book I previously shared in the week, in the community tab, Winning the War in Your Mind. There are a couple engraved lies, or they've tried to be engraved this whole time, lies associated from the traumatizing experiences that I've had where I was indeed, the victim in that situation. And even in some things that are going on now, somebody told me like, well, I mean, you are being victimized. And sometimes when you've gone through a lot and then you're really trying to be mature, you're really trying to be positive, but the truth of the matter is you are being victimized in the situation. However, it's up to you how you think and you feel regardless of that. So what do I mean by that? I had to Google what it meant to be victimized, because when she said it the other day, I was like, I think I am being victimized, but I didn't want to just, and it means to be treated unfairly. Like, you're purposefully mistreated, and it could be because of your race, it could be because of your gender, it could be because of your age, it could be because of your beliefs, whatever it is, but that person is personally and intentionally doing that to you. They're intentionally being unfair. They're intentionally being unjust. They are intentionally mistreating you. And so me carrying around, trauma and having wounds where it was like literally out of my control, right? When in those instances where I'm victimized, I've really had to learn how to get a grip. And I thank God for that, because it used to be I would be triggered and I didn't recover and bounce back quickly at all. No matter how small or big the incident was and the person was on purpose mistreating me or doing something to me or whatever the case may be, I could not bounce back this fast. And so today I just had to thank them, because it would trigger me back to a dark place and I didn't know what to do. But I really wanted to share that with y'all. Like, just because in an instance or a traumatizing event where you were also victimized, because the devil is definitely out here victimizing us, period. But that don't mean we're a victim. Just because somebody is mistreating you, just because somebody is doing things unjustly, unfairly, it's up to you what type of heart posture and mindset you are going to have. Every day the devil be coming for us, but that don't change the fact that I'm victorious. So even in situations where people they're doing things to you, or they've done something to you and you feel like that, it's up to you whether or not you're going to believe you are a victim. And that goes back, way back. And God was like, you're not a victim. Like, you can right now in this moment choose to not be a victim. They did do that. That did happen, but you are not a victim. And I'm really unlearning that. Like, that situation, that traumatizing event, I was the victim and it made me feel like the victim, but I can come out of that. I can be set free from that mentality. I can be set free from how hard and heavy things feel when I am being victimized. Because again, every day the enemy doing that. Wake up every day somebody harassing me, right? Like, every day he's doing that. But I don't know, that was just so simple but so profound for me today. Like, you're not a victim, and you've been walking around carrying that lie and that mindset, even though the fact of the matter is you were a victim in that situation. But you've been carrying around that lie that you are ultimately a victim, though. And so I don't know who needs that. I know a lot of us are healing and growing and dealing with a lot of really heavy, traumatizing things, right? But you are not a victim. And don't let anybody mistreating you, even if they are doing it on purpose, no matter how they are doing it. Don't let that have you walking around carrying that heaviness of feeling like a victim. Just because you are victimized does not mean you are a victim. You can choose right now to be victorious. Also, I would like to say, I really have grown into a woman who would have protected the younger me who experienced all that stuff. I would have protected her. And more importantly, I protect this version. I would have protected me at any age prior to now. I'm a woman who would have protected her, brought her in, comforted her, hugged her, loved on her. And I had to do that inside of myself today. I can still be the person that defends me, speaks up for me, takes care of me in any situation. And, comfort me, even though I am feeling away, but that's up to me. I wish I would have protected me back then. In a lot of different situations, I wish I would have spoke up. And so sometimes I get mad at God, like they doing stuff and I'm triggered. Let that triggering change you. Let that triggering transform you. And so now it's like, I'm proud of myself because I did experience that back then. I did experience that today, right? But I'm not a victim. Like, I know how to speak up. I will speak up, and I will do that to help other people as well, no matter what it is, right? But I protect me, and I know that I'm worthy of being protected, right? Like, there's so many lies I'm having to unlearn. And so my affirmations are just the reverse of these things that I didn't know were so deeply rooted in my heart. Like, nah, that's not what this is. Like, you can say no. You should say no. You should set boundaries. You get what I'm saying? Like, and you're not a victim, even in the instances where somebody rudely, aggressively, sneakily, whatever, crosses them. You can, let's fix this real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to share that with y'all. I hope y'all have been having a good day, and I hope you have a great evening.